Hey, what's up, everybody? The V Club here. The Villain Club is what this is about. And you know what it's this about? It's about anything and everything, lifestyle to entertainment. It's about literally anything that we could talk about. Nothing's off the table. It's unscripted. It's on everything. And I wanted to talk about, more of, the what the Democrats are really losing here, right? So we all know that Kamala lost the election, right? So that's the beginning of the Democrats' fall. They also lost the House. Let me go. Let's go look at. Let's see here. Where am I at? Let's go over here. Let's go look at the latest on the charts here. Nope, that's not it. I want a visual. I want to see. Is this it? Let's see here. Here we go. So this is the latest when it comes to this here. So, he got 312. She got 226. I think most reporting, especially swing states and everything, they're up in that 99-ish percent reporting. So it's pretty much a done deal, right? Also, let's see here. Besides losing, right, the Senate, Democrats lost as well. Let's go. Come on. All right, there we go. So you can see they got the majority with 53 over 47. They lost 4 seats, so they gained 4. Oh, just flip back over. I don't know why I did that. There we go. Alright, so they lost as well there, right? And not only did they lost the Senate, they also lost the House, right? And when you look at all that they've lost, right? 218 to 209. And you look at all that they lost, and look, notice, see how the blues are just along the coast, right? Pretty much coastal elites is what they're referred to as a Democrat Party. They're just coastal elites. Sad, huh? That when you look at it like that, that's just what it is. Woke elites, right? So, the trickle down effect, though, has been happening, all right? So, we had ballot measures in California, right? I went over that a couple days ago. Even in California, you can see that more Republican votes have come into play in California. And California wants to return back to what it was before this woke bullshit 4 years that we've gone through. And especially in California in the last maybe 10 years, not just 4 years, 10 years of what has been happening in California, the destruction of it, And let's see here. I think the ballot measures is over here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so looks like they're still counting on 34. Let me see. I want to refresh this page. Let's see if they finally finished up the vote counts here. And he has some answers. Let's see here. I gotta refresh this. If it'll let me. There we go. So I'm trying to refresh it. But yeah, so the biggest thing I think amongst everything that had to be voted on, the biggest thing was Prop 36, right? Because the destruction of California is happening with soft on crime laws, defunding the police, um, you name it, right? Woke this, woke that, everything is, woke, right? Woke you go, bro. Everything is DEI. People are not qualified to vote, to run office, and so people not qualified to run office, just because of skin color, gender, all this shit. DEI hires when they probably are unfit or unqualified to do it. Well, we get what we get, right? California, Cali. And especially with Democrats having a stronghold along the West Coast and primarily in California, you're going to be stuck in a vicious cycle of bullshit over and over and over again, which is sad. But what can you do, right? You just got to continue to resist all the BS, and and that's what's happening here, right? So this right here is going to really tighten up on crime and kind of swing the pendulum back to the way it's supposed to be, right? Convict people, uh, crack down on crime once again in California because it's so soft, right? People don't want to be officers anymore out here because of either they're not being paid enough, or you got policies that are so, you know, I guess you could say it's so bad that it's almost like it's working against you, and you're working hard not to get a bad rap, and working hard to not being able to fulfill duties because you're restricted, right? So this is going to be kind of a turn on things. And not only that, the ramifications are spreading all over California because check out what else has been going on. All right, let me see if I can pull up something here. It's a good place to load here. Let's go here. Let's look at some of these things here. I know that they kind of made a half-hearted attempt to recall the governor of California, but they didn't really push too hard on it. They tried to get some signatures, but they didn't really push it hard to get on the ballot, and they had till September to do it. It didn't happen, right? But this would have been the second recall attempt, so it tells you how bad things are if you're trying to recall the governor twice, even though the second one didn't go through. But it's something, right? But the biggest thing is that Sheng Tao out of Oakland, all right, all over the Bay Area is progressive, woke, destroyed cities. San Francisco, Oakland, San Jose. These are cities that are woke, progressive, blue, liberal cities, and it's terrible, right? So Oakland is a dump. All right, I've talked about it many times in many videos how Oakland is a straight dump. All right, but let's just say shit. I remember when I was a kid going into Chinatown. They used to have bustling, full of stores, and at least let's see, one, two, three, at least 3 blocks wide, 7th Street, 8th Street, 9th Street, 10th Street of stores and businesses, and you're spanning about 3 to 4 blocks wide, right? Of stores, restaurants, all kinds of stuff, right? And then it just kind of slowly whittled away over time. But yeah, so yeah, and it's just graffiti, it's trash, lots of homeless. It's just tore up in Oakland. It's just trash. It's a straight dump. Not only that, You lost all your ball teams. The Warriors, Golden State Warriors, moved to San Francisco. Oakland Raiders moved to Vegas. Oakland A's just packed up and temporarily playing in Sacramento um, as they wrapped up their time here in Oakland this year. And so they're moving into Sacramento next season. So yeah, they lost all their ball teams. They're losing businesses, right? The only In-N-Out burger to ever close, all right, ever, because it wasn't because of profit. Typically they close because they're not making money. It's because of crime, all right, in Oakland. It's the only In-N-Out to ever close. That tells you how bad Oakland is. And then along a block called Hagenberger Road, which is a main corridor towards the Oakland airport, lots of businesses are shut down because of crime and theft and all that stuff along there. And it's just a fucking dump, all right? And no one wants to be in Oakland. Shit, I don't even think Shane Tal wants to be in Oakland, but she's just running it to the ground, and that's what she did. They put a recall effort, put it on the ballot, and overwhelmingly voted her out and recalled her because soft on crime, defunding the police, and just all kinds of bureaucratic, corrupt bullshit going on. They even FBI raided her house for whatever. They haven't really, divulged any details of what the purpose was or why. But I think the jig is up. A lot of these Democrats, especially these woke Democrats, they're liberal, progressive ones like her, that are not qualified to run a city. I could run that city better than she can. All right, you give it to me. I'll run that shit. I'll trim the fat like you won't believe, and then I would turn that city around. Give me the keys to the city. I would do it. All right. It's so bad that Gavin Newsom had to send CHP to help the police officers there to help enforce crime. The laws and all that. That's how bad it is because of defunding the police and cutting the budget and all that stuff. And then plus you have attrition, right? Officers leaving because they don't want to be there no more. And I have a friend that work out at my gym, or not my gym, but work out together at my local gym. And he was part of Oakland Police, and he said it's just too much policy and restrictions that it's almost out to get you than it does to get the criminals and stuff. And he said it was just too much stress. He had to get out of there. All right, so that tells you something, right? Yeah, so she got recalled, and not only that, Pamela Price, the DA, who doesn't prosecute nobody for anything, soft on crime and all that shit too, got recalled too because they're letting people go for even as harsh and bad as like shootings and stuff, and just gave them minimal time, if no time at all, rather than just lock them up and throw away the keys. Yeah, so she got recalled too. She's garbage. Shane Tal, I bang her, but she's garbage too. But I bang her though, for the benefit, because I know she got some big knockers. So I bang her though. She got the knockers, those knocks. All right. But aside from banging her, that's about as good as it can get with her. She can't run the city. Oh man. Yeah, so it's trash there, right? San Jose is, it's Silicon Valley, right? And woke, progressive bullshit. They're trash too. It's better than Oakland, but they're trash. Just had to throw that out there. Their police department's terrible too. All right, because they got rid of their pension and all that stuff. Different story there, right? cross over to the Bay Bridge into San Francisco. They had election too for a new mayor, and too little, too late. But what's her name? London Breed. All right, let's go look at um, San Francisco mayor. All right, San Fran mayor election results. They had their own election as well. So London Breed was the mayor, and this guy Daniel Lurie won the election and beat her. And you can see here Breed concedes the race to Lurie. All right, Lurie. All right, and the thing about it is that she was the same. All right, soft on crime, defund the police. Her, the DAs, they've already replaced the DA, recalled the DA already a couple years back, and he got recalled out. She's just trying to run the city, but she ran the city to shit. All right, and now it's time for re-election. So her being woke, thinking that she was going to win re-election, didn't, and that's good. It's a wake-up call, all right, because they voted for Daniel Lurie, even though he's a Democrat. He's more center than left, and people they're tired of the left woke extreme bullshit. All right, people are tired of it, and so these last few months, London Breed was trying to move towards the center in terms of her actions, but it's too little, too late because homeless is out of control, crime is out of control, and she tried to turn things around to make her look more center than left, and it didn't work. So she got voted out. So yeah, you could go, don't let the door hit you on the way out, bitch. All right? So she ran San Francisco into shit. You know what the vacancy rate is in businesses in San Francisco? It's around almost 40% business vacancy rate, meaning that there's a lot of empty buildings in San Francisco, right? And so because of crime and homelessness, drove them out. Same thing with Oakland, right? You got these tough policies that's so restricting onto police. It's almost like the officers are tied and it can't really do much because it's a lot of liability if you do something and if you do it wrong. So, it's just one of those things that, hey, you know what? Hopefully things change, right, for the better. But it's staying blue because obviously he's still a Democrat. Maybe it might change for the better a little bit, but we'll see. And even Gavin Newsom, this dumbass, was trying to impress the China's, president of China. So he spent money and time, matter of days, cleaning up San Francisco. All right, especially the downtown area, just so he could host the Chinese president from China that came in for a visit for a conference. And then all they did is shift around the homeless, moved them to another area, and then once he left town, the Chinese president, the homeless came back. Right? So yeah, San Francisco's trash too. They let that city go as well. It's too bad though. I used to love San Francisco. But yeah, so that was a wake up for London Breed. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Alright, so she's out. And going down to LA. Let's look at LA election results, alright? Because, again, this is a wake up call, alright? To Democrats. Oh, let me put Los Angeles. I don't know if they'll show it here, but let's see here. This is, yeah, well, where is the district attorney one? Yeah, so basically Gascon here, the LA DA, alright? The LA DA, I thought he was supposed to be recalled, but I guess he was up for re-election. And here's the results, right? Let me click on this then. So his challenger, let's see, is this it? Yeah. So his challenger, Nathan Hochman. Obviously, look at that. His Gascon's garbage too. All right. That was another thing about him. He's from San Francisco, by the way, and then he went down to L.A. to spread his bullshit progressive shit. Soft on crime, no pros type of DA, and was even working on trying to free the Melendez brothers, the Menendez brothers that killed their parents, back when they were kids or whatever. They've done like, I don't know, 35 years already now. And so he was working on trying to let them go. Alright. So that's how woke he is, because he felt like they've done their time. So like, get the fuck out of here meddling with stuff that shouldn't even be touched. I think you should just let them be. And that's the thing about it. It's like bullshit people like him is ruining California. So he got voted out because LA got tired of soft on crime bullshit too, like this guy does. Right? No pros all the time. People like him, people like Pamela Price, and all these different mayors. Karen Bass is no better. She's trash too, which is the mayor of LA. All right. All these, San Diego's mayor, garbage for letting all those illegals come in, right, from the border and not really doing nothing about it. So yeah, California is on the path of destruction, and thing about it is that you know what, people can change, and you could tell their change is slowly coming about, right? Even Steve Garvey, all right, even Steve Garvey, who is running for a senator down south, he's from L.A., put in a pretty good challenge, right? Put in a pretty good challenge, but obviously, it's tough as a Republican to break hold. And he made a mark though, so that really shows how much Republicans are infiltrating into the future of California. See, look at LA County DA race. Hochman talks big win, first day in office in the Menendez case. Because he said he's actually going to review the files and all that stuff to see if it's even, something that he wants to work on in terms of the Menendez case, and I don't know, maybe following through his efforts. But he's not promising nothing that he's going to follow the direction of Gascon. But we'll see what happens with those brothers. So yeah, all these losers, all right, woke losers are getting the boot because people are tired of the crime. People are tired of being woke. People are tired of all these fools, that are DEI hired bullshit. And DEI is dead, by the way, all right? Hopefully people have seen enough, and people have seen enough of all the bullshit, shoving transgender stuff down our throats, forcing us to take it, deep throat. All right, people are tired of this shit. And so it's good to see that change is happening, right? And it could be an evolution. It doesn't happen overnight. But obviously, it's been shaking things up in California, and it's definitely good to see. All right, so as California continues to lose the population, they lose congressional seats. So hey, it is what it is. All right, because you drive people out of California, businesses, people can't afford to live in homes anymore because you keep having all these high prices thanks to Gavin Newsom. Yeah, keep driving them out of California. When you lose seats and you're giving them to states like Texas and Florida, hey, all right, because they could definitely hold their ground into utilizing those extra seats for the benefit of a better run party as the Republicans. And you notice with these woke cities like LA, San Francisco, Oakland, California in general, right? San Diego. You notice about these woke cities is that they all overspend, right? And blow their budgets only to be deficit spending, taking bonds and borrowing money and doing all this stuff to try to balance the budget, and it doesn't work, right? It doesn't ever work. Maybe short-term fix, but long-term problems, because all these Democrats have spending problems, right? They love to have giveaways, handouts, and all that stuff, give out to all the illegals, all the way down to sex change operations and all that stuff too, on the California House, on the House. What about us though? Like, what about us? Like, can't we, get some of this stuff that you're giving to illegals? Just saying, so that's what we got going on over here. Yeah, so we'll see what happens with everything. But I just wanted to make a note and point about how these woke people are losing. And people are tired of this shit. And so we made the votes count. Alright, which was great. So can't wait to see how the change occurs in time. And I want to congratulate all those people that went out to vote to get rid of all these people, get rid of all this trash, right? The Gascons, the London Breeds, the Shang Tao. Come, hey Shang, you want to bang? Let's go somewhere. We'll bang it, baby. All right. And then Pamela Price, get the fuck out of here, man. Go to Chicago or something, Alright, people are tired of this shit. And so I'm glad to see that voter turnout has made a difference, because we want California back. We want United States back. We want patriotism back. And the magic's happening right now. Donald Trump and the trickle-down effects of all his cabinet that's going to work on wiping away sanctuary cities, cleaning up all the illegals out, mass deportations, and and it just goes on from there. Can't wait. Exciting times are ahead. All right, we're gonna be back. All right, we're coming back. California, we're gonna be back. All right. Just gotta get that last piece out of here, Gavin Newsom. Man, we're gonna be good again. But the rumor is that Kamala wants to be, or they're trying to put her to be setting up as the next governor once Gavin Newsom's termed out. I hope not. I hope you guys already know what you got with Kamala, and if you want that, then yeah, you're going to be in for a woke awakening once again. So I hope you dummies don't make the same mistake, but you probably will. But anyhow, that's the latest here. Comment down below, let me know what you think. And what do you guys think? You guys think we're waking up finally, California, United States? I think so. I think we're going in a good direction. We'll see. Subscribe, hit the bell icon. Thanks. I'll see you in the next one.